And it's baseball night in New York here on Geico Sports Night as we welcome in Sal and Moose. So at 4 o'clock this afternoon, that was all we were talking about. Harvey was the big story. How big was this win tonight considering that fact?
Oh, huge. I mean, honestly, you come back from 4-1 down, then the Nats go out there, reassert themselves, take 6-4 lead, and you're able to come back from that. The home runs that you saw, the great moment you saw Reyes' first home run rejoining this team, and then Flores. I mean, this is what you love. I mean, you love the fact that d'Arnaud is starting to hit because that's his greatest asset for this team. It's not necessarily defense behind the plate, but lengthening out that lineup. And Sal, the other thing you love about Wilmer Flores is taking advantage and understanding where he was this place in this team. The fact that at-bats were going to be taken away with the addition of Jose Reyes, and all he has done is hit and hit a ton every single opportunity that he has been given, and he hits against the Nats. Another big moment for him and a great moment out at Citi Field here in July.
And you're starting to see the fight from this ball club, where a lot of things have gone wrong throughout the course of the first half. A lot of people thought maybe they'd be buried here with these final 11 games heading into the All-Star break, getting ready for the second half of the season. They sweep the Cubs, starting with that great comeback that they had. You mentioned d'Arnaud coming back. He's starting to hit. Granderson, a guy with proven track record, he's starting to get hot a little bit. Flores, Moose, his job is to mash lefties, okay? He was supposed to be that super sub, play second, play first, play third base for David Wright, mash lefties. Well, he's finally starting to do that. And look at the flexibility tonight's game alone. You could move Flores to first if a lefty's in the game and get Loney out of there. You could move guys around. Reyes, as you said, homer tonight, 2 doubles yesterday. The versatility, the flexibility from this team, the fight that this team have, I think it is a great sign right now after these first taking 7 of 8 into the All-Star break.
And it feels huge, too, for Wilmer Flores because it seems as if at every level, when Jose Reyes comes back into the organization, he feels like his job's threatened. He starts to hit. Even at a smaller level, tonight, he's on the bench for Jose Reyes. He comes in, makes the most of his opportunity. It seems as if all season he has been, in one word, opportunistic.
Oh, no question. And honestly, right now, I don't care what Terry Collins needs to do next 3 games. You got to get Flores at bats. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. You've got to understand and ride the hot hand. Unfortunately, you wish the All-Star break wasn't coming at this time. You maybe wish it was pushed back because everybody seems to be hitting out of the lineup and going out there and contributing. Even when they're down 4-1 Sal tonight, you thought they were going to come back. You thought they were going to find a way to come back, even after that 3 home run inning by the Washington Nationals. And really, it's a credit to Flores. It really is. A guy that we know last year showed with the emotion that he wants to be here and taking advantage of an opportunity.
And I know Flores has been red hot, and that's why we're talking about him. And Reyes, a hot button topic, so we talk about him. But should not go overlooked that the 2 guys they could trust in the back of the bullpen, Reed and Familia, as shaky as Familia has been, gets it done. And how about Asdrubal Cabrera? I mean, not only with the glove, as we stand out there,
he couldn't play shortstop.
He has excellent hands. He's been great to watch since day one. Also doing it with the bat, showing some power this year.
Yeah.
What a signing that has turned out to be.
I want to get both of your takes on that play at second base. That slide.
Yeah, I hate the rule. I mean, honestly, I've been upfront about it. I hate the rule. I think it's soft. I think Major League Baseball made a change they didn't need to overreact to. I get the injury with Utley and obviously with Tejada last year in that playoff series. I hate the rule. It's a clean play. I mean, that is a baseball play, and this is not no particular team. That's just a bad rule in Major League Baseball. I get why they're doing it, protecting it, getting rid of the neighborhood rule. However, I just hate it.
Yeah, and you don't need a rule to tell you what's a dirty slide and what's not. We've watched the games our entire lives. I think we could decipher what's a dirty slide and what isn't. Then they put in this stupid rule, and now everything comes into question. I thought, if anything, the first one tonight with Worth would have been the one that maybe he went off the base a little bit. I didn't think the last one he should have been called out at all. I don't know what's going on with it, but I know this. Baseball has to get it fixed because it is absurd what we're going through here.
Rule. And I thought it was smart what Todd Zeal said in our postgame show. He said, I don't blame the Nationals for complaining because they necessarily got screwed out of an out. However, you have to understand that if you're a second baseman, there's no neighborhood rule anymore. So you have to stay on the bag. If a guy is sliding in, there's nowhere for you to go.
No, there isn't, and that's unfortunate when you look at it. So they've compounded the problem here, and unfortunately, you've seen bad, nasty slides in the history of Major League Baseball. And I get what transpired, but it's an overreaction to what we saw last year in the divisional round. When you take away the neighborhood rule, you have to take away the late slide. So one has to go with the other. I don't think they should have taken away the neighborhood rule, and I think going hard into second base to break a double play, I think that's something you're taught basically from when you learn the game.
And honestly, Rizzo, just pipe down. There's no need to go after the umpires in that situation. You know it's not even their call, it's the rules. Rizzo's had he's done this before with this guy. That's not the reason the Nationals lost the game. So go yell at your team if you want to yell at somebody. Leave the umpires out of it.